This is the Long War. I'm Rob Baer, and joining me once again are my partners in crime, Kenny Boucher, Mike Haspel, and Wyatt Turk. What's up, guys?
Yo, dog, great to be here.
Greetings and felicitations.
Yo, what's up?
I feel like there's something different about tonight. Is it? Maybe it's a new year. I don't know.
I don't know.
Maybe.
There's more squares on the screen than I'm used to seeing.
Yeah, it could be that too. I think
It's definitely
it's good times. How was y'all's holiday?
well. Let's kick it to Wyatt real quick because everyone asked all the time, right, about updates and everything,
Oh
and he
yeah.
got jailbroke from his hospital, and we immediately went on break. So,
Oh yeah, yeah.
so none of the story happened. So like, right around Thanksgiving, right?
Yeah, it was right before Thanksgiving where
Mm.
I got to the point where I was like, you guys are not really doing anything, so I'm just gonna leave.
I believe we call that clown shoes.
Yeah, I mean, so it's a weird place to be in, right? Because like obviously doctors are very smart people, like definitely smarter than I am, and would always defer to their judgment on on everything. And then I would just like notice things like here and there where I'm like, that doesn't make sense. This doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense. And I think since the last time I had to deal with any like medical staff, the world of medical treatment has become much more scattered with pitfalls and minefields. And so their attitudes on a lot of things is very like towing the line of doing what's best for litigation protection rather than what's best for the person. That's what it felt like a lot of times. Um, and also the VA is just like it's the VA, and like they do a lot of things great. They do a lot of things not very tight, and that's just kind of the world that you have to deal with. Um, so it just got to the point where I was like, you guys are kind of like not actually doing anything that warrants me being here. So I'm just gonna leave.
Mm.
Yeah, and they don't realize that like this is not your first rodeo, and you knew where you were at in the recovery process to leave safely. So it's not
Yeah,
like
yeah.
you didn't make like some. So we're saying like we jailbroke you, and you literally like I'm ready to go home now. Like I've been here before. Like I know exactly.
Yeah, and there's just a lot of really frustrating things. Like I signed up for this surgery with many assurances that it would only be like 6 to 9 weeks. Um, and then there was a complication because call a spade a spade. People didn't follow directions. Just,
Oh.
nursing staff didn't follow directions. And unfortunately, the surgeon made a judgment call that was the wrong call. And there was a complication that just caused me to have to do much more healing than I was originally told. And there wasn't really anything they could do about it because of the limitations of the facility. So like just to kind of like give you a window into what I was having to deal with, right? A lot of times I would ask the surgeon because he's kind of like the lead guy on the surgery thing. I'm like, what about this? What about this? What about this? And he would pass the buck to the floor doctors, like, oh, we got to talk to them.
Mhm.
And then I would, ask the floor doctors, and they would be like, oh, we need to consult the surgeon. So it was this
Oh,
constant like
infinite.
cyclical thing, yeah. So that was a lot of times. And then like I had this meeting where I was like really frustrated, and I scheduled a meeting with the surgeon, and he came and talked to me, and I was like what can we do to like do something proactive? Because this surgeon was very like wait and see. Like that's kind of his philosophy on everything. And I was like, I want to be proactive. Like this wait and see stuff is not working for me. Um, like I was supposed to go home in August, and it's October now, going into November. Like, what can we do? And he, like his like doctor autism activated, and he went on like a 30-minute like, oh, there's like this stuff and this stuff and this stuff, and like he was explaining, and he's like, this is so cool, like they do this and this and this, and I was like, let's do that. And he's like, oh, we don't do any of that
Oh
here.
my god.
Oh no. No, that's back to tanks. Like we don't have that.
Yeah, like he, you know, it's funny because like I have other friends who are doctors, not the same type of doctor, but I was like describing this, and like just me describing the treatment, my doctor friend was like, "Oh, I know exactly what that is. We do that at my hospital," and I was like, "Yeah, they don't do that here. Apparently, it's too expensive." And it's literally not like that like the machinery is too expensive or like the training is it's literally like hiring somebody to do that job was deemed too expensive for the VA because it's like a person has to come in, they have to take your blood, then they have to take that blood to a lab, then they like spin it down into like these constituent parts. Basically, what they do is like put your own stem cells back into your body in the damaged area. And it's like magic. It's fucking great. But the idea of like hiring a person to like do that and like that whole thing, even though it's not like any additional skill labor or anything like that, like basically anybody could do this, like the lab techs could do it. Um, they were just like, nope, too much. So they like don't do any of that. So I was like, all right,
Tell,
cool.
so
So
tell me about what it was like, because I saw the photo. Because lots of people in chat agree with you on like the how bad the VA is. Kara Quinn chiming in, USA Libertarian chiming in. He's like, don't, people like don't even get me started in the VA. What was it like? Because I saw the picture of you back in your Beats lab with your XBZ crew all around you with your
Yeah.
awesome
yeah.
homeless man beard, and you had a beer
Oh,
in your
dude, it was
hand.
so I was like
That
so
looked
yeah.
so good. You look so happy.
It was great. So they threw me. That was a surprise party. I didn't know. Like
Nice.
my good buddy Keith. Shout out to Keith because he was the guy coming by every couple of days to like look after the cats and like pick up mail and like do all that stuff for me. Um, so he came and got me, and I came home, and like everybody was like hiding in the kitchen, and so they just all came out, and there was like decorations and
Oh
stuff.
wow.
Um, so it was fantastic. So I mean, like Kenny, you knew what it was like being in Austin, where like my support group of people had like moved away
Yeah,
over
you
the
were
course of a
by
few
yourself.
years.
You were alone.
Yeah, and so like being able to be here with the team, like with the bros helping out, like that was it helped a
That's why
lot.
you left. I remember the end days, like when you were in the hospital, like your apartment lease was ended and you were apartment hunting in San Diego, and it's like that
Hmm.
was like that's why, right? And so I saw that, and it was like everything you were hoping for. It's like that was like your big fantasy, right? Like that was like this is my life. I want this. And I saw you there with them, looking so happy, and everyone cracking beers and looking like you're just broing out. I was like, man, that looks so fun, bro. My dude is so happy. Look at him. Like
Yeah, it was tight. I mean, being able to actually
XBZ
get a
crew
haircut
came
and
together
stuff,
for you.
like that was oh man. So
Look
yeah, it
at
was like it was not great, it was not tight. And I mean like I'm being very critical and I understand that, but like the VA is dope for many reasons. And like that hospital itself is actually pretty dope. However, they're just not great for extended care type
wound
stuff. Like
recovery. We learned that in Austin. Like wound recovery is
Yeah.
a whole other.
yeah, yeah. And they're like uh in the middle of building an entirely new building facility on that campus for a lot of those types of patients, which is great. So they're getting all that funding,
You
brand
got to
new state of
watch
the art.
that not while not
Yeah, I
being
didn't
in
get to
it.
do any of that shit. Like, because this hospital was built in like the 70s, so it's very like old school in terms of like architecture, and it's like 4 to 6 people in one room kind of thing, and so
That
it's very like
bro,
that is the type of stuff that drives you
bro.
insane,
When
where
you
you're
told
just
me about
like,
that, I would for our like weekly check-ins. I was like, that sounds like a fucking prison cell, dude.
Yeah, that
it was
is
rough. It
a
was
little
rough.
weird. Like, why would you not at least get your own room?
Like that's like the old days. That's like when you watch a World War II movie, dude. Like you
Yeah,
know what I mean? Like
that's
Yeah.
basically what it was. Yeah.
that's
Um, and so I mean, like there was other parts of the hospital that are dope. Like when I went in initially with the ER up to like where they put people after coming out of the ER, like that was like solo rooms, or it was like you and one other person or something like that. Not
Hmm.
nearly as bad, but then like the extended care spinal cord unit was like 4 to 6 people in a room. And it's just it's like the death of peace and quiet and sleep, and that kind of just makes you insane over a period of time, where it's like nothing is ever quiet because it's a hospital. So there's like the machines and the beeps, and it's a 24-hour cycle. And then it's like
No
the
one's
other
sleeping. Everyone's
people,
sleeping wrong.
yeah, like other people are there for like a lot of people come from like neighboring states like Nevada and Arizona because they don't have a care facility like that in that state. And so there's guys that are there where like, I'm just here for my checkup staying overnight. And like they don't give a fuck about everybody else that's there. And so it's like you're just constantly battling the urge to like be quiet and considerate and then also like tell people to shut the fuck up.
Fair.
Kara Quinn, don't even get us started on 3 a.m. wake up checkups. Bro, that was like your biggest pet peeve at the
Oh yeah, dude. And I had to battle for it there.
like, bro. Dude. Let me just say, I'm so happy to see you back. The audience has missed you and asked about you the whole time. So,
Mhm.
it's beyond words. This is the squad right here. This is the flip mode squad. So anyone in chat who's got questions, start asking them. I'll start filling out for a Q&A. Here's the plan for tonight. We had a plan, but then we realized we're all here.
We had a
Plan
plan.
sucks.
Plan
No
sucked.
plan.
So
Nah, plan does not suck.
okay,
It's just there's a lot going
the
on.
plan doesn't suck. The plan doesn't suck, but we're all here and we're going to talk about what we've done, what we've been into. We want you guys to ask questions, tell us what you've been into. I'll fill out. There's no formal Q&A. Like, what is the Q&A prompt? You got questions? Throw them down. At Long War, whatever. I'll paste them. I'll bring it back at the end. We're going to cover some new rules at the end with now that our 40K expert is back, Wyatt Turk.
Oh shit. Can't,
Mhm.
But let's
can't like, scroll up in the chat anymore.
let's start talking about
Yeah, you can't scroll.
let's start talking about what's happened over the holidays. And
Oh. Well, first off, Longship Loft brings up a great point.
What is
Yes, Cave of Wonders is once again open for business.
oh wait,
Oh.
okay,
And
maybe we should start. We should.
Shit.
Okay, hold on. I haven't done this in a
So
while.
wait, the rules are I touch everything and the lamp?
Twice.
yeah, dude.
So without further ado, let's
With
roll
your
into the Cave
tongue.
of Wonders and touch nothing but the lamp.
Ooh, yeah. Would you rather never be able to touch another piece of electronics or never be touched by the opposite, whatever you're into, gender?
I feel like I can get away with
I know what
not
you're
being
gonna
touched
fucking
by the
say.
opposite
I know what you're
gender.
fucking gonna say.
I'm fucking old. I don't give a shit anymore.
So you're saying I can't play video games and shit?
Nope.
Like I physically can't touch. Can I like watch TV?
I would allow it, but you can't like change the channel or anything.
What if
Like,
I have
you can't-
Google Voice? What if I have Google Voice commands?
Nope, that's game
No.
assistant now.
Okay. What if somebody
An
else?
AI that you're interacting with, like you can't talk to Alexa. Like she can't change the channel for you.
I can listen to the music she's playing, but I can't tell her what to play. Can I tell somebody else to tell her what to play?
Yeah.
So if I conscript
Huh.
another human, the genie allow it?
Oh, it's like this the 60s.
Fuck.
Yeah, I don't need human companionship. Fuck off. Just give me my
Wow.
machine.
Damn, this is a hard one.
This is how we get the Matrix.
Well, this is pertinent to next week's topic where we're talking about like uses of stuff, but I can get my Ana de Armas simulacrum robot,
Mm.
and that's perfectly okay under these rules.
Yeah. Shit.
And that's like 2 years away.
So I can get a sex robot if I choose no ladies, but
I feel like an actual
would it have to be like a dude sex robot though? Because like you said,
no, because
opposite
like
sex
you're
thing.
still receiving gratification from it.
You
right?
said from the opposite, whatever you're attracted to. What if it's a dude robot,
Yeah.
which I'm not attracted to?
Well, see, so I was gonna bring this up because I knew that you would say something like, "Oh, I'll just like marry my
Not
homie
Kenny.
T-Roy or something." And I'm like, that's game in it. Like the genie would definitely say like you're gaming it to get gratification. So like anything that would give you.
So the intent
that-
is I have no oxytocin bonding, like no. So it's really not about like it's really just physical contact that makes you have dopamine. Like it's not about sex, or is it?
Yeah, I mean a little bit of both.
Because I can
Mm.
just get like a hand job robot. It's just an arm. that doesn't even look like an arm. It just is like a piston on a rotary cuff. And
Yeah,
I just
like that's fine. See, because like that is debasement, right?
Right.
Like,
okay. So it's like
that's the
Slanesh.
shameful.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
dude.
like a
It's like
Slanesh level thing.
you have to feel like great shame in doing
Yeah.
it. Whereas
Okay.
like
To
you
just
can
be
eventually
like, what
like,
have I done?
yeah, you can fall in love with Wilson, like your sex robot, right?
as long as it's not a human, it can't be humaniform in any way.
No, yeah, it's got to be like a toaster.
It could be a tool.
Okay. Okay.
It has, yeah.
My anadromous toaster, licensed
Damn.
toaster.
It has to be like an apparatus that like anybody who saw it would immediately know exactly what it was for and
What it was
immediately-
for.
and judge you.
Yeah, and just be like, really?
You got like the jerkmate ring at desk motorized arm, dude.
This is the B model
Yeah.
that's like been
You got the
upgraded.
platinum upgrade, dude.
Yeah, I mean, it's still a hard one, bro, because if I chose computers and video games, which I really want to, my Latino wife would straight murder me.
Yeah.
But
She's all you
could
need,
pl-
Kenny.
For like
You
a
could play
week,
war-
so like for like 2 hours, I could play a video game, Haspel, and then I would die.
But it would be
Totally
whatever,
worth it.
40K total war, and it would be
Yep.
completely worth it.
I have to pick lady, dude. Even though I
Yeah.
know it's the wrong choice, because like, how many more years am I even gonna be interested in that? Like, you know what I mean? Like, like-
Warhammer Total War?
no,
Like
I'm saying,
forever.
no, I'm saying with the lady.
Yeah,
I have
yeah.
to choose my lady. I have to prioritize.
Well, I mean, this is a wide age band podcast. You know,
Like,
we might have like
because
a 20
here's the-
something that's like.
I
don't
know
know,
when
man.
I'm retired. I'll be like, when I'm retired in my 70s, like my dream is like I'm in like a VR pod, just playing video games and living out my life until I die. But and that's like my old folks' home is like a VR pod. I don't get access to that anymore. That's gone,
Yeah.
right?
Well,
and when I'm 80, guess what? I don't give a shit about. I don't give a shit about boning down anymore.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe I do. We'll see.
This is for real. This is the way I kind of want to go. Is in like an old folks home with my crew, and somebody's like, "Hey, where's Mike? I need him on his position." It's like Mike died, and it's like, "Okay, I'll wait until he responds." Nah, man, he died.
No, he's dead.
That's kind of the way I want to go. Is we're all on, we're
He
playing some
dead.
video game, and it was like, okay, done.
I just want the record to show my heart wants video games, but my logic center
But you are loyal.
and survivor instinct.
Give it 20 years.
Yeah, that's why he asking me this question today. It's a problem.
Right.
It's a debate.
If the genie came to me with this in 20 years, no problem.
You know, I hear herpes goes through those old folks
Oh,
homes
bro, the
pretty quick.
villages is famous
Yeah.
in Florida.
Yeah.
So I
I've
drive through the
heard.
villages all the time, dude. Bro, I have been solicited in the villages. It is a wild place. They have
Hmm.
like little calling cards and shit, dude.
Oh wow. There's a whole like in Vegas. That's all like
Yeah.
there's a whole thing.
They make the paper a lot out here. It's wild. Anyway,
Hmm.
so I choose lady. Haspel chooses video games, which is the right choice. Like I admit. Rob.
I'm just gonna make the right choice. I'm torn on what to do, of course, but I'm gonna go with lady as well
Damn,
because
so-
I will also get killed.
I'm gonna be so jealous of Mike. Like I'm gonna go over to his house and just like, since we have similar tastes, I'm just gonna like watch him play video games and be like, that's so
You're
tight.
sitting in the video game cuck chair.
Yeah,
Bro,
Yeah.
Dawn of War 4 is
Yeah.
so tight.
me and fucking Rob sitting in the cuck chair just watching him play.
Why is there an extra chair in your
Oh
your
my god.
office?
The freaking video game cuck chair. I'm not going to be free of that image now for a long time.
Like whatever he watches on Netflix, we're gonna watch it with him.
I'm sure Kenny can get a
I'll get us a
AI art
sponsorship.
of that.
Oh, an AI art of a video game cuck chair, 100%.
100%.
Yeah,
Well,
Mike-
isn't that like Twitch basically?
yeah, I mean, kind of like that. Like, already
Yeah.
exists. Yeah. Oh my God, it is Twitch.
It is Twitch. That's the video game cuck chair.
I mean, but you're not in the same actual place.
No,
though.
you're not. No.
It's not like you're sitting, not like the chair next to me.
Yeah, that's right. We're all unemployed. Me and Rob are also unemployed, by the way.
We are what? When?
Because you can't interface with any technology.
Oh, well, yeah.
So
Guess
our
I
ladies,
better
our,
get
so
a
our ladies are
skill.
gonna have to take care of us, knowing we chose them.
Yeah.
Yes, which
Guess I
is
better get
actually
skill.
a pretty good choice there.
Maybe like bow staff skills or.
Yeah, we're gonna have to go. We're gonna go back to the job market, and we're gonna put all our skills on there, and it's like this massive list of like stuff we cannot do.
Mhm.
Yep.
To be like, bro, you can't even like punch in. You can't even clock in,
No.
dude. Like, I can't. It's against my religion.
Genie, there's nothing I can do about
Yeah,
it.
you have to move to Pennsylvania and hang out with the Amish.
Yeah.
The
Oh,
Amish.
Yeah, Genie
Yeah,
don't
Actually-
care.
there you go. Problem
actually,
solved, man.
yeah, I'll be a hobo. 100% living,
Oh, how it turntables.
living in my underpass that I've always fantasized about. Okay, well, thank you. That was great. I'm so glad that this segment is back. Mike, how was your holidays?
I worked for the most part, but people don't want to really hear about that part. So I shot a lot of matches. I'm like, I have fallen deep into the USPSA trap. so that I shot a lot in December. I was getting ready for an all-class fire match, which got moved to January. So
Is that like
Aw.
is that a tournament? Like, what is that?
yeah, so a match is kind of like a tournament. That's what you would. That's the easiest way to relate it. And then class fires are like, they have everyone in the world shoot the same course of fire, like the same stage, the same scenario, right? And then they based on your time and your score, that's how you rank yourself, and that's how you get ranked. So think of a class fire as like that's how you would get your ELO score in like chess.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
So I was.
How are you doing? Like,
really-
what's your ranking like right now?
right now? I'm B class. I was
What's the
trying
highest?
to
A?
get Grandmaster, which I don't physically think I'm ever going to be able to make. I'm too old. Too old to begin the training.
Well, give me the. Give me
No,
the.
he's too old.
So A's above you.
A is above me, and then there's Master, and then Grandmaster.
Okay, so what's the? Do you think A's in your? In your
Oh, I can make it class, sure. And I'm delusional trying to make Master before I become senior.
that's
so-
that's the goal right now.
That's the goal, and it's just a personal goal, but it's also insane. So to give you an idea how insane it is and how out of my league it is if I told you like right now, hey, I did some martial arts, I'm going to become a black belt in jiu-jitsu in the next year. Like that's not going to happen. But it's a good goal to have, right? You're like, well, I'm going to
So
do
the
this.
distance between you as a B, which is like a purple belt, and Grandmaster is like that far.
Yeah, and I don't even think B is purple.
No, it sounds
No.
high though. That's crazy.
Like B is like you kind of know what you're doing.
Oh, it's like mid.
Yeah, it's very mid.
That's a kick in the
So-
balls.
So it was like, and I didn't understand that. I like thought that I was very delusional. You know, I thought, oh no, it's just shooting. I'm a good shot. I can do this and that. And then I saw like I had a match where I shot with what they call the super squad, which is like all the heavy hitters,
All the Green Beret motherfuckers and shit. From
like all the people that know what they're doing and who are known, right? Like people know their names. And I shot with them, and it was eye-opening about how much I did not know. And it's little things like
Did you
that
hear about
hon-
that time?
that honestly don't have a lot to do with shooting.
No.
It's
Wyatt,
movement.
Did you hear about this? Is this that time you went there and got your
Oh
ass
yeah,
kicked?
we can't talk about that though. We can't talk about.
No, I'm talking about when people recognized your bumper sticker.
Oh yes, we can talk about that.
Tell Wyatt about that. I don't think he heard about that.
Yeah, so I went to this match, and out of nowhere, like people are just like, "Hey,
After these people thoroughly ruined his ass.
yeah,
Like these dudes were top tier Green Beret, like special forces people. Came outside. I'm setting the stage. And then what did they see when they came outside?
Yeah, so we're leaving the match, and they see me putting stuff into the car, and they see all the 40K stickers and everything. But I also have a Long War sticker on there, and so they're just like, "Oh, hey, are these like you're in the 40K?" I'm like, "Yeah, blah blah blah," and then out of nowhere, it's just like, "Wait a minute, are you Mike Haspel?" And I was just like, "What?" And they were like, "Well, we saw the Long War sticker, and now I recognize."
No, they said
your
what they said
voice."
was because I never forget it. They said, "Oh, do you listen to that podcast?" You're like, "Yeah, I do."
Yeah.
And they're like, "You're like, and sometimes I'm on it." And these guys
Yeah,
have been giving
then
him
they were
advice
like-
and like helping him get really good for like hours. And
And
he and
then
they were
they were
like
like,
the superstars for like hours. And now they're like, "Are you fucking Mike Haspel?"
It was pretty
Tight.
dope.
Tight.
It was a pretty tight moment.
Like, dude,
I was
that
just like, yeah.
I will never forget that. Like, that was the coolest fucking story, man. Like,
Mm-hmm.
it shows you
Yeah, it
like
was pretty
it
tight.
shows you how tight like
The community
the
is.
community
Oh, yeah.
really is. You know what I mean? Like, and who there's a lot of veterans in our community. You know, there's like massive. I mean, we have an Army esports team, right? Like,
Yeah.
I mean, that was the coolest shit, dude. Like, did you?
Longship was asking what gun? Walther
Wal-
Q5
yeah,
match.
It's favorite shit. Right
Steel
there.
frame.
You ever give any thought to getting into like Western style?
I do, but I can't afford it. Like I would have to buy all new gear, like everything. So
Yeah, but then you could do 6 guns, man.
yeah,
Be
yeah.
a cowboy.
Wait,
Cowboy action shooting is dope.
and then one
as
guy
hell.
with 6 guns came out here.
Yeah,
One
one-shot
game
guns.
has 6 guns. You say?
My
But
dad
yeah.
got into that for a while.
Yeah, cowboy action shooting is super cool, but it's like it's a whole different ecosystem. It's a whole
Yeah.
different set of gear, everything. It's a lot of money.
Yeah, you're
So,
invested in what you're invested in. Makes sense. But cowboy action slaps. Like, love
I
that.
saw a video the other day. I don't know if it's in America because it might be illegal, but there's like this new fringe shooting sport where dudes do an actual like high noon quick draw and fire like non-lethal fake rounds at each other
Oh,
to try
that
and
is-
pop a balloon that's like on their like chest.
Oh my
Mhm.
god, I love
And
it.
so they're just like, "Kapow!" and like whoever gets the shot and actually pops their opponent's balloon like wins the quick draw.
Mhm.
That is the sickest shit ever.
Yeah, that's in I think that's in Texas.
Of course
Um,
it
That,
is.
that checks out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
they
was like, why
use-
do we even question this?
They use some weird round. It's not even like it's not even simunition. It's like some weird bullet made out of cork.
Yeah. I
So
mean,
it's like
yeah.
just enough to like pop the balloon.
That
it's
is so cool.
weird, but I'm like that's
I saw a video of a guy doing cowboy
Insanity.
action from like the 60s or some shit. Maybe 80s, I don't know. And they filmed him, and he can shoot so fast with his technique, right? Where his hammer,
I remember that guy.
his
Yeah.
hammer back technique and release and hammer down that you only hear one bullet.
Oh yeah,
Mhm.
he does like this
Yeah.
motion with. I've seen that guy on
He-
YouTube
He
Yeah.
literally
where he does like
Same.
that. He does the hammer like
Yeah.
each finger
yeah,
like that.
it's so legit. And he fucking hit 2 balloons. You only heard 1 shot. 2 balloons to the sides. So you know what I mean? Like he fired the gun twice. You only hear it fire once. Bro, motherfuckers walking around like that back in the day.
Yeah.
Tone Slice
smoked.
had just had a sad story where he said he passed a rite of passage and dropped a miniature he's painting and the base shattered. I have a worse story for you. A terrible, terrible story. So I'm getting ready to head to Gamers Haven for a tournament, Shadespire tournament. So I take my miniatures out and put them behind my car.
Oh
And I'm
no.
gonna open the back hatchback and throw them in. My wife calls me. I put the miniatures down. I walk back into the house. Takes like 10, 15 minutes. Get in my car. Back up. Because in my head, all my miniatures were already in the hatchback, but that was not reality.
Nope.
Reality was I'd never opened the hatchback, and the miniatures were behind the car. So
I remember that day.
yeah, that was not a good day.
Savage.
Toe Slice is kind of a new cat on my stream. I think he just showed up the other day, and he might even want to painting class for me. But he said he dropped his mini rite of passage. I've dropped every model I've ever painted. It's
Mhm.
actually
Oh
not
yeah.
painted till it's been dropped.
Mm-hmm.
That's the
It's
rule.
true.
That's. But I do have the best story of me dropping a model. Way back in the day, I lived with my parents still. I was like 17 or 18. Floors tile, like hard ass tile. I'm painting a Chaos Dreadnought, which is all metal, pewter,
Oh no.
right? And I'm painting this shit all winter break, dude. I'm like listening to my Limp Bizkit CD on repeat, fucking tearing this mini up. I'm like, it's done. It's the greatest model anyone's ever painted. And then it just, and it just tumbles in the air. And I'm like listening to literally like, Limp Bizkit track 4 or some shit, like I'm just listening to Limp Bizkit narrate.
Yeah, dude, it kept rolling.
Yeah.
Rolling.
And it's flipping. I'm like, well, I'm gonna kill myself, like, and it lands perfect, sticks the landing on its base, doesn't even wobble, dude.
Oh.
And I looked up, dropped to my knees. I was like, is this Fred Durst or is this like Chaos Gods? Like, who do I worship right now? You know what I mean? Like, and I still had that model for years. Fucking hot bought it and then sold it on eBay at some point. This model I've seen floating around on Twitter.
Wow.
Like, it exists still to this day. It was an old metal pewter dreadnought where I took sentinel legs, turned them into smacker arms with spikes on them, like piston, like for dual close combats, because they didn't have that back in the day. It still exists. If you see this motherfucking model, you know. Thank your Lord and Savior Fred Durst. It was definitely Significant Other was the album Crashing at Him. Like that was I got that album for Christmas, and me and my brother listened to it on repeat for 2 straight fucking weeks in the Beats Lab painting minis. Like I have that CD. My brother sent it to me last Christmas. Like I have it right now. He also sent me a copy of N64, the NWO versus WCW Revenge.
Ooh.
OG. He sent me it last year. He said, "You'll never guess what's in this." I was like, "What do you mean?" He's like, "It's that dope." I was like, "Revenge, 100%." He's like, "What the fuck, dude? That's exactly what I said." I was like, "It's the dopest thing we ever had as kids." Like, bro, nothing's doper. Rob, how was your break?
I got food poisoning.
Tight.
I thought it was food poisoning, and then
You
I gave
probably
it
got
to
that
my
super flu everyone got.
and then I gave it to my girlfriend, and
So that's not food poisoning.
she was super happy about that.
Yeah.
So we had a great New Year's. No, but no, the Christmas was great. Like, had a decent amount of time off. Still had to work on Christmas because
How was it
Games
not
Workshop.
podcasting for so long in a row?
It was nice. Like I got to do a little bit more gaming. That was pretty chill. I enjoyed that.
Well, we carved Wednesdays out, right? So like suddenly Wednesdays opened up.
Yeah.
And I chose not to fill them with anything.
The first Wednesday, I didn't go to the restaurant I normally go to, and the bartender promptly texted me to make sure I was alive.
Not in the hospital or some shit.
It's a good bartender.
Yeah.
Huh?
Good
It's a
bartender.
good bartender.
Yeah. And then and I was like, oh no, I was playing Magic. I was like, no, I'm playing Magic tonight. And then I came in, and I guess other people were asking about me while I wasn't there. It was like a whole thing.
Where do you fucking drink? Like Cheers bar? Like
I guess so. And and so that was fun that people noticed, because I figure you don't go to a place for like a week and nobody will care, but like it lasted hours.
That's an
That's pretty
amazing
cool,
bar.
though. Yeah.
Like, where are
It's
you
good to
at?
hear.
Yeah, I was a little surprised by that, but so that was nice. That was nice. People care about me, yay!
Yeah.
Hung out with the fams. That was great.
You go see your dad?
Yeah. Thanksgiving and Christmas.
Tight.
So we did that. That was good. We do this thing now too, Because when it was just me, I would drive. It's like 4.5 hours one way. So you drive, and then you do dinner. You spend more. You spend more time on the road than like enjoying family, right?
I hate it.
So
Yeah, dude.
um, that's a little frustrating, but I didn't mind doing it. But then when you have someone else with you, they don't like that, and that's understandable. It's not for everybody. So I was like, all right, well, here's what we do: we go up and we get a hotel the night before, and then we drive back the next day, and then that way we can like go do other shit up there. And
Because Rob's whole thing is, since he doesn't fly, he is committed to the lifestyle of like savage level driving. Like,
yes,
like he's a savage. He would like drive 5 hours there, drive 5 hours back. It doesn't fucking matter. But other people don't do that.
well, yeah, I don't mind doing it. And as a matter of fact, like a buddy of mine the other day was like, "Hey man, you should check out this like business credit card. It's got like all these points." And I was like, "What the f do I get? What do I need points for, man? I'm not traveling. Like I'm not going to these lounges." I was like, I just need the cash back, dog."
You can get like a dope smoking jacket though.
No, don't.
My
don't,
uncle's
don't.
really into the rewards game. He plays a whole mini game with it.
Yeah, I know that. I know it's a whole thing, and my buddy was telling me all about it. He's like, "Bro,
He's
I
also
got
my
this."
uncle, who my wife is a ESC expert, right? She's like autistic. She has her all her accreditation and autism. Turns out
Right.
my uncle is also severely autistic. So it explains a lot about his life. He was an electrical bench tech for like 30 years, just on the bench doing his thing. And he got out of that because that job went away and they had to put him on the phone. You know, she diagnosed him. And then I was like, this motherfucker makes a lot of sense now. His app game
They
for
all
his
like,
savings and his credit card savings. I was like, how
uh-huh.
do you keep up with that? Oh, I get it now. You're a genius. You're a fucking secret genius.
He's just got it dialed in.
Yeah, the tism is a powerful force.
We played that
It
game.
is.
We played that white elephant game for Christmas.
Oh, yeah, but you got to make sure you have the rules though, because we went to one of those parties and they didn't do the rules where everybody could keep getting the same thing.
Well, you got it.
And
Yeah, you got to pick. We're gamers, so like I looked at all the different variants. I was like, no swap backs. You have to
Yeah.
wait till the next round. This that. Like I was like,
Yeah.
I just found the right rules, right? Because we're gamers.
Yeah, there
But-
was no ground rules at this thing that we
But
went to.
so the way we like to do with our family is Eileen just goes and gets all the gifts instead of everyone bring one, because they just like they trust her to make it more hilarious. My uncle gets just like a fucking set of just ludicrously colored like rubber spatulas.
Okay.
He's like,
Spatula City.
but so like the way he got those was like he got actually a Dr. Squatch like soap bar, and then I snagged
Oh.
that from him, right? So he went and opened a new present, and that's what he got. And he was like, "This is exactly what I wanted."
There
and
it is.
and nobody took it from him. He went home with that shit cradled in his hands. He's like, "This is exactly what I
Bro,
needed."
we went to
like-
this one and it was for my girlfriend's new work, and they have two different offices and they're on like different sides of the bar or whatever. But like, so obviously people of different shapes and sizes. And people bought like jackets, and it was it was hilarious because people were getting these nice jackets, and then they were either ridiculously too big or too small for them. And then they're like, and then the person obviously knows their size, and then they're like, they get it, and then they're like, I want the jacket. And they didn't have any rules in place. So these jackets, and then I think there was like a karaoke machine.
They just kept infinite swapping.
Dude, it was like it turned into a whole thing, and somebody was like, hey, there's rules for this. Like,
Yeah.
oh.
The
So
rules
that's
usually
like
the rules are 3 rounds done. You end at 3 rounds.
Uh-huh.
You can't swap back in the same term you were ever, and that's it. The game ends after 3 rounds. That's it.
Yeah, we just
Yeah.
do a Secret Santa.
Secret
much
Santa
easier.
is also funny. I love the White Elephant game if you have rules, because it's all about deliberately buying the shittiest present. That's why I
And
like it.
trying to trade up, yeah.
But like Secret Santa is also tight because that means I like Secret Santa because that means I can like hyper focus on one person. You know?
Yeah, it's cool for the team. Like we do, everybody's pretty good about doing stuff where it's like, I want to do like a meme for my bro, but also I'm gonna get him something tight at the same time. So nobody's ever left with like something lame. So like this year, I got a Mountain Dew Baja Blast Snuggie.
That's tight.
Oh,
That's the
It's great.
perfect. That is the
Dude.
Well,
perfect.
so our dude Tyler on the team, he's like a Mountain Dew fiend. Like this dude has legitimate 90s Mountain Dew rewards points
I
stuff.
remember this.
Like he has this like Mountain Dew fleece where I was like, I'll buy that from you cash right now. And he's like, no, dude, I got this in like
I got this for
1998.
Marlboro
You know
Miles,
how many
dog. You know what
Mountain
I'm
Dews I
saying?
drank to get this, dude? And so it's like a running thing. And so he ended up getting, you don't know who your guy is until like the day of.
Oh,
And so that's been like the running thing is like we're the only two guys that like Mountain Dew. So he got me that Snuggie and a bottle of whiskey. And then I got my buddy Billy, and so he's also an Ultramarine guy like me. So I bought him the Robute Gilliman Joy Toy figure.
tight. The Primarchs are
oh
nice.
yeah.
They're
Oh,
nice
it's I
figs.
bought one for myself too. 'Cause I was
Yeah.
like,
They're
it's on
tight.
sale on Amazon. I'll get one.
Yeah, they're tight. They're
They're
very tight.
they're big on sale right now. I think the helmet should be coming out soon. The Titus.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of Titus, you ever build your Titus up and display them, Mike?
He's sick.
The big
Titus and me have a love-hate relationship. It's just a reminder of like one of the most colossal failures of my life. So of course, being a good
What?
Catholic, I have to get a statue of it to remind
you
me
showed
every
us.
fucking day that it's like you fucked this up.
That's so well. Like that story you just told is so good. Like being a Catholic, of course, I had to buy a statue of my greatest shame.
Of my greatest freaking shame, so that I can never forget. But no, he's still in the box from Weta. He's hanging in
Dang.
the box. He's like
Well,
Just holding it down.
now you can
holding
get
it down.
a tiny Titus.
What's that?
Now you can get a tiny Titus.
Yeah, he goes on pre-order Saturday.
Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah.
But yeah,
They made him a
it's-
captain and everything. It's great.
Yeah, he's got fur. Like he's
he's
kinda
like
cool.
the new captain of the second company or whatever.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yep.
Yeah.
he's going on a quest.
Yep. No, it all sounds super tight and everything, but you have to understand that like every time I interact with that stuff, it is a reminder. You know what I mean? It is like, hey, you f this up. You
It's
could
your
be living,
Galactus, dude. We get it.
yeah,
Mhm.
you could be living your an entirely different life right now if you had not f this up. Like it's a thing, you know. So it's like okay, but I'm clearing some stuff out. I sold a lot on eBay. Actually, I'm getting rid of. This is not easy to say, but a lot of my Star Wars collectibles that I collected over 40 years. You know, they're all going. And it's like,
Just a space
Is it-
thing.
what's that?
Just like a space thing.
Yeah, I don't have enough room for some stuff, and Star Wars is kind of dead. It's a zombie franchise to me, anyway. So I'm just kind of like, nah. I was
If it doesn't
on.
bring you joy anymore, there's no reason to
Yeah.
have it.
It
Yeah,
does
I mean,
not.
that's the whole reason.
If
for
there's
our
a block
toys.
of carbonite that's not bringing you joy anymore, Haskell, you let me know and I might drive out there.
Wow,
Oh,
because
damn.
that was like legit on the list. Like
You let me know.
that was legit on the list. I was like, and my
Just so you know, Rob has sniped a lot of stuff from the circle. Like,
I feel like if
Yeah,
I had
I-
a life-size Han and carbonate somewhere in my apartment, I would like have a heart attack at some point in the middle of the night.
oh, that's how
I think
Hans
there's a
is.
man in
It's
my
at the
apartment.
base of his stairs in his basement, dog.
Yeah, it
You
is.
walk down his
How are you
stairs.
still alive,
Down the
Mike?
stairs.
Yeah, seriously.
And
You
he's
can
just
see
there.
it when you look down.
Yeah, when you come down my stairs, I have Han and carbonite full size.
If I got up to go to the bathroom in the middle of the night and I just saw Han like at the end of a hallway, like, I'd fucking shoot it, dude. Like, lose my mind.
But I was like, that's the easiest place to put Titus is to replace the Han and carbonite and put
Yeah,
some
obviously.
kind of plinth there. And well, because I have lighting that shines down on the
Oh.
Han and carbonite, so it would shine down on Titus. But I don't know that I can get rid of Han. I mean,
That's fair.
the way I got it,
The
was
story
so
is too lit. Is too
Yeah,
lit.
the story's
lore.
good.
The lore
legend.
is too lit.
Yeah.
So,
Oh.
but I did get rid of a bunch of different stuff. I've got stuff on eBay right now, And some of it was like, how much is this going for? What? Well, there's no way there's no way I'm keeping this. You know what I mean? And some of it was I just don't. It just doesn't mean anything to me anymore.
Mhm.
So, which
Fair.
is hard to say. So I'm clearing a lot of stuff out, and then Titus will have room. So he
Good
is going to
plan.
replace some Star Wars stuff. It's just probably not Harn and Carbonite.
It's a big ask.
Thing is, I'm a little sad to hear some of that, but like at the same time, I'm a strong believer in inanimate objects. Like I own them. They have no power over me.
Yeah.
And the
Mhm.
second a fucking inanimate object, when I look at it and it now shames me, because that happens a lot in our hobby. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's why we call it the plastic pile of shame and shit like that.
Oh yeah, dude.
The second I look over at some inanimate object in my beat slab and it shames me, fucking out of here, dog.
Mhm.
Like,
I do that in my
I can
office
see that.
all the time.
like,
Be like, I'll open a drawer and be like, why do I have this? And I'm just like throw it in the
Mhm.
trash. Like,
no, dude. Like, I own you, dog. You know what I mean? One exception
I'm
being
putting-
Galactus. Galactus was my Titus, right?
Yeah.
And then I finally got rid of it, and I felt great. And then the next day in the mail, another Galactus showed up because my brother had secretly got a Galactus, and he was sitting on it, waiting for that day. And then
great.
For the day you would get rid of Galactus,
and it's
just to
like-
send you another one.
you can see his silhouette right up there.
yeah, but now that Galactus brings you joy.
This
so
one is
shame.
actually sick, though. It's not the
Yeah, the new one?
janky old LED.
Yeah,
one
the
that I-
HeroClix one. That's like all.
It is a HeroClix. That is a HeroClix.
Yeah, but the new one, the new one's
one.
tight.
It's like a Joy Toy, dude. It slaps.
Yeah, it's
dude.
got all that action, like the muzzle flashes and.
But it was my greatest shame, the previous one. I could relate.
Yeah.
Like, fuck it. Yeah. Like, inanimate objects that don't bring me joy, fuck them, dude. That's why I have nothing in my collection outside of what I'm actively working on. Because, like,
Mhm.
it just inevitably shames me, and I hate
Well,
that.
GW is helping me with that by sending everything to Legends, but it's like
You're not the only one saying that. Like, I got tons of students.
I can sell my stuff, but it's like gonna bring pennies.
Well, we always knew that this hobby wasn't really.
No, it wasn't an investment, but
Mm-hmm.
it's just kind of, I look at my old Sisters of Battle that are all metal and everything like that.
Oh,
and
dang.
I'm like, I can get something for them, and ammo ain't cheap. So they're probably gonna hit
Bro,
eBay
ammo is
soon.
not cheap. My
Yeah.
dad, yeah, that is one of my dad's favorite talking points.
As well, if you thought about melting down your sisters into musket balls to kill your enemies.
See how tight would that be to like get in a cowboy action shooting with muzzle loaders and be
See,
like, I'm gonna shoot
now
this
you're thinking.
match.
Now you're
I'm gonna
thinking.
shoot this match and make master with Sisters of Battle ordained,
Bro, what if you
melted
got like a
down.
deer license for muzzle loaders and you killed your food with a Sisters of Battle? bottle?
I don't know.
That'd be something.
I-
What if,
That-
what
that
if you
might
took a
work.
penitent engine and cast it into a 4570 government and killed like a bear?
True, yeah.
I mean,
I
you
don't
could
know.
probably kill a small animal with a penitent engine.
With just a penitent
sock.
engine.
in a sock.
in a
yeah.
sock.
Yeah, that's what I was getting at. Now you can
There's-
do it with gunpowder.
Yeah.
Yeah, you would. Have to
Oh my
sneak up
god,
on it.
you just gave me. Oh, dude. Okay, Bourbon and Bolter is gonna be lit. You just
Yes.
reminded me of a role playing game that I have where it's like what you have. It's like
Oh
you
yes, you've
right
talked
now.
about this. Yes.
Because I was able to survive in that role playing game because it was at a con and I had a metal dreadnought.
Oh, there it is.
And I was just like, I'm taking this metal dreadnought and putting it in a sock. And it was like, that
A
was
weapon.
like
That
my
was the most
freaking
OP
weapon.
legendary weapon.
Yep.
Oh, I'm totally bringing that to Bourbon
You
and
should.
Bolters. Absolutely,
That'd be
100%.
good.
I'm
You
bringing
should.
that.
Hey,
I'm bringing
Kenny.
that.
Kenny, we got about 7 minutes left. You want to hit up the Q&As?
Oh yeah. I forgot
Oh
about that.
shit! Really? Oh well,
Okay,
it's been
okay.
a while.
Time flies.
All right. Let's jump into it. Fuck it. Let's jump into the Q
Yeah, what
and
do we
A's.
got?
I've got about 3. So anybody else who wants to jump into the Q and A's, feel free. Karen Quinn, a while back, he asked Wyatt has to be on the Ultramarines train again. I'm not sure the 3 wound change really matters for Victress, to be honest.
Oh, dude, I got I got Ultramarines on my desk right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm going to the Games Workshop Palm Springs Open.
Well, that's like
Not
in
thi-
2 weeks.
not yeah. So like next weekend after this one, and I have 2 boxes of Vitrix, but I don't know if I have enough time to paint them because I still have to limit how much I sit. Um, and I'm already painting some new stuff. But I have the Blade Guard veterans that I made out of Marnie Escalgar Vitrix Guard. Like I have like 12 of them. So I'll just use those. Um, and yeah, the air quotes like nerf that they got today, not really a big deal. Like their durability was never really the reason why they were so strong. It was more so like their above average durability mixed with their offensive power and the suite of Ultramarines rules. So losing 1 wound per guy is not a big deal for me.
Well, they went down in points too to kind of accommodate that change.
Yeah, it's actually kind of annoying. I had to figure out what to do with 25 points in my list.
Which is hard these days.
Stop.
Yeah.
It's not like it used to be. USA Libertarian asks, any new hobby products tried recently?
Yep.
I know why. I
I'm
know
glad
why
you
I
asked.
Yeah.
We were talking about this earlier. I did a bunch of testing today with some new products, and I'm kind of pissed off about it. So first and foremost, PSA, the new Army Painter washes are dog shit.
Washes.
Army Painter is finally truly dead to me. They lied to our face about changing the formula for their washes. They have
No, they actually said the washes were the same.
Yeah,
that's what
but
we
they're not.
mean.
But
But they
they're
are
not.
not. They are clearly not. I
Yeah?
They're
have
not,
bottles
dude. That's
on
why
my
I
desk.
asked them.
I have
Yeah, I know.
I
Let's see.
asked
I
them
have
because
one right
they're.
here.
They literally sent that to
Dude,
retailers and
I
said
have
they
been
were
using
the
Army
same.
So I
Painter
have this
washes
bottle.
in my curriculum the
Mhm.
entire time since 2000.
You can actually see how much dust is on this model. This bottle. It's so old. This is one of the OG ones.
Okay.
Right? The new ones that have the War Paints Fanatic label on it. I bought
Yeah,
this
yeah.
like on Amazon a week ago.
Yeah, this.
These are fucking dead to me. I airbrushed and varnished these models with yesterday, so they've cured for like over 16 hours.
Mhm.
And the instant that I touched them with this wash, it stripped the paint off down to the primer.
Dude.
I did it
They
on
were
a test.
sealed?
Yeah.
Yes, with varnish. And I'm not talking about like bitch ass varnish. I'm talking about the varnish that I've used for like almost a decade, the Ammo by
Huh.
MIG, where like this actually makes it hard to legitimately strip models with like simple green once they're
Mhm.
varnished. And that stuff instantly stripped it right down to the primer.
Oh my gosh.
that's so
I'm-
weird.
And it's
'Cause-
happened before. And that's the thing, is like this has happened before, and we were assured that it was like, no, it's like it's fine. Don't worry about it. Yada yada. Like
Yeah, so, like I can weigh in on that as an expert on the subject. I've been using Army Painter washes in my course because what specifically they're heavy bodied, right?
Yeah.
They're like a semi-wet Elmer's glue consistency,
Yes.
and
yeah.
that's what you want because then you can decide how to thin them as you go, right? You don't want the wash to be in this like super thin state to begin with because then they can never get thicker. It can never sit in the soft recesses and soft shells. It will have to drain. And that's kind of like how GW washes, right? But I'll still say they're better than GW washes because they don't stain. In Rob's in Wyatt's situation, because I still teach people with these washes, this exact wash that you're using. And it really is whatever you were doing before, you have to lighten your brush pressure to such a preposterous degree to let it go, to actually make it work. It still works, but that leads us to the question.
I think by definition, it doesn't work.
Well, the thing is,
like
now that it's similar to almost every other wash, it doesn't mean it's the go-to wash, in my opinion. But luckily, Army Painter, I'll say a bad thing about them. I don't think their washes are the best anymore. But I think
that's the frustrating thing, man. It's because like obviously this was before the whole hospital thing, but like I used some Army Painter wash on a project because I was like, I remember this being dope, and I walked away from it because I started using oil washes.
Yeah.
And I was like, I forgot how tight this is. This looks really good. And so like when I got back,
you got the new stuff.
I was like, I'm gonna order the washes
Yeah.
again because I don't have any. And I had like the whole range now. And They just like strip the paint off your model.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
And it's like, why would I
Yeah.
ever use them?
another, so a thing that happens too is like thinner paint, like paint thinners or like even flow improvers. They strip paint. I actually use flow improver on my palette to clean my bristles between, because it's almost like soap. It's that's the problem. So when you thin your washes out too much with some chemical, it does that. Now, the old product is the best in the world. That they built their empire on dope washing.
Mhm.
The new
Mhm.
product is just mid and questionable. The
Their old product, like that's my Space Wolves
Yeah.
like recipe.
and the
Mhm.
thing is,
Depends on that.
so this
for
is
the
where I think
look.
the misconception came from. The formula didn't change, right? Well, I think that the pigments didn't change. I think they're identical because another thing they did was they combined, right? So we used to have dark tone, blue tone, green tone, right? Like all these tones. Well, they combined them because they knew a lot of times we were anyway. So now it's like dark blue tone, dark green. So they combined a lot of their washes, right? So I feel like the pigments are identical. They did not change the formula there. They changed quite clearly the suspension formula.
Yeah, whatever
What
chemical
they're
they're using to make them
suspending the
thinner.
formula in. So however you used to use the wash, you could no longer use it that way, which means it's not necessarily the best in the business anymore. But they did launch a new paint line, which is actually good. They launched new stuff, but I might be looking for a different wash here in the future, because I agree. I feel like they've changed their formula. They've condensed the line. They don't have as many options because I liked it when I had a dark tone, a strong tone, a light tone, a soft tone, and all the colors. That to me was the strongest thing Army Painter ever did, right? So I can combine and do my own thing. Now they're not. They condensed it down to half and they just did the combinations for you. That's not their strength. So yeah, I'm
So
glad you
now,
brought that
in
up.
my mind, the oil washes are just the best, one of the best ones.
Wow.
Dar
Oh,
Jameson
no.
asks about how monument washes are. Monument washes are decent. Like they're
Yeah.
they're decent. But let's get to our last Q&A, because now we're a little bit over. And that's the thing is also, guys, like I'll never lie to you, man. Like I'll never, like
I haven't had that experience, and I literally have them up here, and I've airbrushed with them and
I've
used
taught.
them.
I mean, like I'm not going to validate Wyatt's
Well,
experience. I have
airbrushing
taught
is a
many
very
students
different
who have had success with
application.
it.
No, I mean I use them to wash after the airbrushing and seal it. So like I don't. Maybe you got a bad batch or something. I don't know.
I mean, isn't that again like another huge problem? Like that's
I mean,
the
it
whole
does. It
reason
does
that we
happen.
stopped using stuff like Vallejos because their quality control is dog shit.
It
I mean,
doesn't necessarily mean that the product's useless. I have taught dozens and dozens and dozens of students with the new product and had success. But I have observed a lot more lifting than normal, for sure. 100%. That is reality. I'm not saying that your box of Army Painter brand new washes are useless. I'm just saying use with caution, a very light touch, and a very soft bristle, and definitely varnish the shit out of it. Like, and if you
but
experience
also
lifting,
I mean, it kind of defeats the whole purpose, right?
it does.
Of-
I agree.
Well, also before all that, keep in mind, it doesn't matter. Monument, Army Painter, they all got customer service, guys. You don't have to just be like putting them on blast. Like, hey, I got a problem with them. Like, at least hit them up and be like, this is the problem. Because I got some bad monument paint. I knew it was bad because it didn't even look right from the get go. And I was like,
I mean,
guys,
that's a decent point. You're right. Like,
I mean, that's
I reached out to him. I sent them
I don't
pictures.
totally disagree with you. I have told them in the past when they sent me alpha test products where I was like, you guys should not do this because of these several reasons. Like they're like airbrush medium they released a few years back. I was like, you guys, this is not gonna work. It's got too much thinner in it. It's not
that's
good.
why I
They're
said
like-
that when I said
they're just
earlier.
like, we're gonna do it anyways.
Because
all right.
because I know I'm not a massive fan of their flow aid, because of that, and I know I can just tell that basically the flow aid formula is what they've thinned the wash with. I can just tell. I can't prove it, but you're right, Rob. It's not necessarily our job to put someone on blast, and that's a good customer service update. Like you guys could just call these guys, and Army Painter typically does right by everyone if you
I
call
don't know.
them.
I
Same with
agree.
Monument.
I also somewhat disagree. They're a corporation that makes this product, and I'm expressing my opinion that I don't like this product and I
Yeah.
don't support it anymore. I'm not saying they're
That's
like
fair.
evil people that should die or be arrested.
But
like,
well,
It's like there's
but
stuff,
I
stuff
think-
sucks
No,
now.
it's an important clarification because as a person with a platform, we're not telling you guys to go throw your fucking washes in the trash. We're telling
Yeah, it's
you
not
we
a call to
actually-
action.
an
I'm just
isolated
saying,
incident.
like,
It's not
I'm
a
never
call
gonna
to
buy
action.
this stuff. Like, I was kind of a last holdout of using Army Painter.
You
with,
were
like Monument. and some
you'd
of this other
actually
stuff.
moved on. You moved on from them.
Yeah, and now I'm just like I wanted to put my trust in them again, and they clearly were not honest about changing the formula in the washes, and now they suck.
Tone Slice asks is the last one. And I bet all you guys have experience with this. Tone Slice asks, do you guys ever use silly putty for masking?
Yeah, that's totally worth doing.
100%.
Make sure you get the one with the egg.
Yeah, yeah.
The glossy kind.
Yes.
Oh,
That
yeah.
that is actually important. You like get the and don't get the knockoff. Get legit
Get
silly
the
putty.
actual. Yeah, forget. Amazon's got it.
Yeah.
It's
Get
easy.
legit silly putty because the other stuff will F up your stuff.
Mm-hmm.
They get all tacky and hard to get off
Mhm.
sometimes.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Silly putty is just like a weird legit thing, but it is what it is. Like
It's used to great success for airbrushing by many people. Now, that I mean, I'm not going to say that I use it often. I don't. Like, so I just want to caution, like, the way to paint a Space Marine necessarily isn't by using a intricate system of silly putty maneuvers to
Yeah.
airbrush around areas.
I literally only use masking if I'm doing camouflage
Yeah.
patterns.
there's a specific reason to use it. You know what I mean? Like, not 90% of the time, like the way you want to use it is probably like taking you more time.
Yeah,
Like,
and I only
your
use it
thumb
on
is
on
really
vehicles.
good at masking stuff off.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I use it on vehicles.
Posted.
Like, something that's bigger, not on like minis, like not on small guys.
Mhm.
because I feel like that's why a lot of people get it. They feel like they can like do like this masterpiece of airbrushing on like a Space Marine, like with putty, and it's like, nah, dude, like you're just wasting time at that point. Use your thumb, use an index card, like anything, bro. Like, you know, you move
Posted.
so much faster. Liquid masking is another thing in that market, which is mostly a gimmick, but there are moments to use it, techniques. But 99% of dope airbrushing is just getting dope at airbrushing.
My issue with liquid masking is if you don't, it's sold as like kind of a, oh, you can just put this on and then pull it off. But if you don't pull it off in
Psych.
time, it's permanent.
Yep.
It's on there. Like you're not going to be able to pull it off.
I just repainted this guy. Whoops.
Yeah.
Yep. But that was our last couple Q&As and our big welcome back 2026
Yeah.
podcast. Some mild controversies, a would you rather, a story about nefarious VAs. So we had some cowboy shooting in this podcast. Oh wait, we didn't have any Talladega Night references, even though we talked about Talladega Nights before the
We
podcast.
did before. Yeah.
Haspel said something, but he was muted. I want to hear that. Oh, he's gone.
He's still muted. Still muted.
Did we lose him?
No.
No, you're back. You're
Sorry.
back.
I'm just an idiot because I was getting work stuff.
No. Okay. What'd you say?
Oh, I just said, yeah, we we talked about Talladega Nights in the pregame.
We
not
went.
in
We spent like a good 2 minutes on it.
the- yeah.
Like,
Which is like forever. That's all I ever get for Titanicus.
Yep. That was your Titanicus time. That was it.
yeah.
Thanks, Haspel.
Hijacked by.
By the way, small plug. If you want to get into Titanicus, the greatest game you're not playing, there might be an eBay auction with like everything you need to get started.
Oh shit.
What is it painted?
It is not painted. It's new on sprue. It's stuff that I bought for running Titanicus at a con. So it has terrain. It has all the minis you need to run it at a con.
Nice.
2 of everything.
Sounds like Rob's driving to your house.
Not for that.
I mean, if you throw in a carbonite Han Solo,
No, it is not $5. Caraquin. Ammo is not cheap.
$20 is $20, bro.
It is. It is towards my ammo.
it's like 20 shots.
Yeah. Oof.
Make them count.
Well, we did it. Mike Haspel, you got something for us?
Hello. This is Cy Greenbloom, president of Spatula City. I liked their spatulas so much, I bought the company. Spatula City, 7 locations. We're in the yellow pages under spatulas. We sell spatulas, and that's all.
Is that Rick and Morty?
No, that's a really obscure movie called UHF that was made by Weird Al Yankovic.
That's what it was. Okay, yeah.
And if you want to really laugh, go on YouTube and look up Spatula City. These fools got a Kmart-sized store and filled it with nothing but spatulas to film a fake Spatula City commercial. It is amazing.
Fucking genius. All right, well, Wyatt, you want to take us out of here?
Rob?
So that's it for this one. Welcome back, everybody. 2026. Woo! So hope everybody enjoyed their break. I forget, what do I say here? Oh yeah, for exclusive content, early access videos, and more, make sure to head on over to thelongwar.net and become a veteran of the Long War today. Oh, and I guess we should do a real quick update too. Adepticon tickets go on sale Sunday, and we will have what looks to be our largest Long War doubles at Adepticon.
It's gonna be hot.
Yeah, so I think it's 2 Eastern, 12 Central. Tickets on sale. Get them while they're hot. Get them while they're still there. I'm done now.